Alright, hello there. I was doing some solo exploration since I am up in the afternoon, but normally not. And then I figured, I should probably just streaming this and recording it so I can upload it to my Genshin playthrough. I did do some things off screen, but we'll talk about it one at a time. First of all, I clipped into here. There's this domain on the map. I don't know how to access this normally, but it was gray, and I was like, let me go see if I can get this. So there's one oculi in here. I don't know if I'm ahead of the game curve. We can probably get this at some point, but there's this huge rock thing in the way, and there's this little hole that lets you see what's in here. And you can clip through that. I just use Zhongli to do it. I'm guessing you can do it with MC Earth, but I did it with Zhongli. What's up? Sarge, how you doing this morning? But anyway, since we clipped in here, I'm gonna check out this domain. And then I'll tell you guys all the other stuff that I decided to catch up on. Right, there is an item I had acquired earlier, and I don't know what it was, or like, what kind of item it is, and I have no way of referencing it. Because I have no way to go back and like look at it again. So I have a mystery item I got from talking to one of the shrine maidens, and she just gave it to me. It was like an orange tier item that was new, but I can't find it in my inventory anywhere, so I don't know what it is. Perhaps the ground here can be broken with a plunging attack. Perhaps. Domains are, oh, I can't get back up. Okay. Good thing I got that treasure chest, then. What's up, dude?
One with my blade thing or two. The wind knows.
That's your damn business. But yeah, I was playing solo, so I figured I should just record since I'm going to be playing and exploring anyway. I touched the reputation center, which I had completely forgotten to make progress on, so I'm a little behind on reputation things. I guess I'm only 1 week behind, to be fair, because you can only do them 3 bounties, which we need to do 1 more, and 3 quests each week, and I only didn't get started on the first week at Inazuma. So, not a huge deal, but I figured you guys wouldn't care to see the bounty quests because they're all repeatable things. Ah, I guess they want you to use this to get down.
One with nature.
Yeah, Kazu here. I'm trying to get a good look around. I don't know if I want to drop down there. I think I need to acquire some Kotodama. Or just Kodama. Doubt there's anything up there. Okay, anyway. Whoosh. Oh, there's one. Here's 2. There's a lot of secrets that, I picked up a couple secrets, and I need to talk to... I wanted to share them. Thanks for updating the game. Yeah, I didn't update anything. I just started streaming. Well, I have to update the title as well. playing some Genshin. Easy fix. Exploring on Genshin. Alright, that's fine too. We can do that. I trust it's been updated. Arigato. I just want to be thorough while I'm in this dungeon here.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Swift and merciful. Have my blade. Finally,
The wind knows me.
No, my sword!
Very.
The very end. Gotta love the primos. Kinda hoping since I accessed this domain earlier, it'll glitch out and not count as completed when I'm done. Could you imagine if I could infinitely repeat a domain? That would be amazing. Okay, so this was an elevator shaft. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum bum. Music so intense. Door of resurrection activated.
Time to go.
One with nature.
A touch of frost.
From you say ice hurt.
I will have order.
Where are you?
Stabilize.
In front of your face, idiot.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate. Be gone!
Spirit blade. Attack.
Where'd she go?
No.
There she goes. I wonder if the item I got was an artifact now. This one I'm unfamiliar with, because I didn't check my artifacts page. It might have been. So I don't know if I missed anything. And I can't go back now. Can't go back now. I think we were decently thorough. That was Shakai Pavilion. Unfortunately, challenge is completed. I guess I can run it back for a chest. And yeah, I don't know how to open this yet naturally. But that was the first thing. Let's review a few things that I did on my own time. For starters, this island here had a secret that I was unaware of, which I already picked up. But you want to run around this island, anyone else who's like playing this game later after checking this video out, there's going to be pots everywhere and you want to break all the pots. Because once you break the pots, you're going to spawn a dude and he'll give you a treasure chest that gets your primos and all that good shit. All that useless crap in the chest. Right, and I don't need things. So I wanted to review that. Another thing I did, which I didn't finish doing yet, I finished the quest with the guy that was over here. He was across to this point. He wanted the 12 Narukami weeds. I figured the quest would end there. He made me wait until the next day in game time. And then he got attacked by dudes, and we killed a bunch more Ronin, and then his quest ended. He, like, came up with a new cure idea. Now, apparently, you can daily give him 12 more Narukami weeds every single day, and he will provide you with a treasure chest, and this is apparently a repeatable chest. We don't know how long it repeats for, so what I'm gonna do is get some Narukami weeds, which should be in this general area. One more thing I want to do while I'm here. is solve this puzzle that I haven't solved yet. But yeah, I need to get some more weeds so I can give it to this guy, and we're gonna want to make 12 weeds every single day to get a chest constantly. There's another repeating quest as well, which I don't remember where the guy is for the second repeating quest. Okay, it's not quite far enough. Get up here. I need this float stone to be... There we go, we got it. Yeah, I just had to wait for the ferry to get over. So, not hard when I realized you can put the relay stone in the air. So this is something that I want to have. Now I need to go find Narukami weed, which I don't know where exactly they are. Another thing I need to pick up, because I had a request to acquire this item. I figured out how these things work. Everybody probably is aware of this except for me, because I don't look anything up normally. But you want to electrify this to get sakura blossoms or blooms. So I need to collect this shit. And Narukami weed if I can find any. Let me... We're gonna play as this party. Actually, we're gonna play as this party because I think it's better, but we're gonna have Razor instead.
The insolent shall be punished.
Into the wind.
Huh?
Keep back!
I need to hit that somehow.
Quake!
Quake!
This is order.
These enemies are so tanky.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
This body belongs to ice and snow. I'm not too worried about hitting that one. That one's obnoxiously high in the air. I need Narukami weed, and I don't know where to get it. Thought it would be in this area. Alright, I see a chest. Let's go get that while I'm looking at it. Pray. Apparently I can pray over here.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
No, my sword!
Alright, hold up. Where was that pray option, and why was I able to pray? Was that a glitch? That might have been a glitch. I didn't notice anything over here. I don't know why a pray option came up. Alright. We'll count that as a mystery of Inazuma that I will probably never figure out. Could have been a bug. Let's see. Oh, the thing that's underground. I might have procced the thing under the ground. Because the shrine you had to cleanse is down there.
Let's get down to business. Stabilize thing or two.
Ring cutter!
I will have order.
I will have order. Okay. Next thing that I want to do... Right. Before I forget... I already forget where it is. That is an island that is not marked on the map. I think it's here. I think it's here. Let me get this while I'm thinking about it. So, me skipping most of the text that I be skipping. And I never solved this. I did solve this, because I had to get in here to get a thing for this puzzle. I really wish these barriers stayed gone.
Should replace my hammer.
Time to go.
Could replace my hammer. Okay, well there's a sword over here, we can do this.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Once you cleanse all these swords, I know you get an achievement for it, so we'll get all of them eventually when I do thorough exploring of islands. Guess I'll get this while I'm here.
Lucky day. I'm ready.
The wind knows it.
This is order.
Might be the wrong location.
Keep back.
Rain outlines your
To the very end. Okay.
Time to go.
The thing over here. I haven't been here. Another sword.
Going somewhere? One with nature.
Ow.
Clouds
You know a
high.
thing or two.
The birds come.
I will have order.
I will have order. Bunch of useless weapons. Okay, first let me get this. This is right here. Second, this might not be where the... I think that's it in front of my face. So there's a bunch of like lost notebooks that we've been picking up. Well, not picking up, but there's a few lost notebooks in some places.
Time to go.
And, they lead to an island, and you have to do a thing to get a treasure. Now, the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna work. Apparently, you have to read them in a specific order, and then go get the treasure. I don't know if that's true. I'm just gonna try to get the
Wind
treasure.
strike.
Fall before me.
No, my sword! Witness the power.
Witness the power of Wuhua.
You win. Taste this. Cut down.
But he actually did count as part of this fight. Anyway, so that takes care of that. Why is this like blue over here? Ah, this leads into the dense electric area. Right, I need to go through there because that's probably where a lot of Narukami weeds are, but before I do that, trying to get stuff done. So we want the wave rider, we want to go to this island in front of our face, which should be not marked on the map. If this is the right one, this might be the wrong one. This might be the wrong one. I think it's the right one. So, you want to run around this thing. few times. Apparently. This reminds me of Magi Nation. If anyone ever played Magi Nation, there's an obscure as hell monster hidden in the game. Ormagon. He's like the ultimate underneath monster. And the way to get him is the most obnoxious thing. I don't know how anybody figured out how you get Ormagon, but it works, and you do some weird shit. One of the things you have to do is run around an object after talking. Okay, so if it's not working this way, I'll try the other way. I don't know which way you have to go. I might have to read all the text in order. And I left the video up that talks about it, so I can fetch that later. Or I can fetch this later if this isn't working. But a chest should appear and you just get some chest. Very big secret chest. Alright, we'll worry about this one later. Next thing I want to do, just to get it out of the way. Oh well, where was that river? This area, this gorge. I'm gonna go see if I can find some Narukami weeds in this gorge. Down here. Or just anywhere, really. Kabuto beetle. Only Kabutowi.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, we got some juice.
As one with wind and cloud.
Gathers. This is
Boy.
This is order. I was about to say, who survived this? Okay. That's nice. Can't really see above me here. I'm dying. Because I can out-sustain inevitable death. There's a Naku weed, yeah, that's what we want. We want Naku weed. I need a lot of it. I need 12. I have 4. Is that really the only one that's down here? God, it hurts being in the water. Aw, I almost made it out. Two knockweed. Can't remember if I did this one or not. I think I did. I want to say I did. Are you a named warrior?
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your...
cheap tricks.
Cheap trick.
Time to...
You win this battle.
I win all battles. All battles. I win. I am Vina. This place looks eye-tiring on the stream. Eye-tiring? You mean the where we just were, like all that purple haze and stuff? I imagine that wasn't easy for the stream. Alright, let me, I need to res my boy. Yes, I can see why that would be the case. He's enjoying the bamboozle. Give it me. Okay. I need Narukami weed. Where the hell do you get Narukami weed? I'm gonna look around this encampment. I know there's gotta be somewhere else besides the third island. I think it's only in the electrified areas, though. Which means there's 2 major locations I would get it. Where? Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do. Let me come back here anyway. Come here. And one of these places is that you pray to a shrine. It's like Washizasu or whatever his name is. And was it this guy? This is the Nameless Swordsman? This might be the Nameless Swordsman. Who will fight you again. There's another one. He prayed at his shrine that he's near. I think he was in the orange area.
Let me try my blade.
I couldn't even talk to him.
No, my sword!
This is somebody else, by the way. I've got the upper hand. Jesus Christ, Razor, 20,000 damage, and his weapon's not even maxed. His weapon's not even good. It's the prototype. Speaking of which, I think I can upgrade it. Okay, yeah, this is... Wait, what was that? Waterlogged? No, not what I'm looking for. Where was the guy? He was near the kid. You know what? He was near the kid that I helped. Where did I help the kid at? I definitely helped the kid around here. The asshole who made us go mining. Hypothetically, I should see the shrine somewhere. You know? We did this puzzle. I didn't go into that waterfall yet, but that's okay. Where was that kid?
Time to go.
Kid lives in this village, I think. Is that up there? That shrine? It is one of these shrines. Kid doesn't live in this village, that's for fucking sure.
Let me try my blade.
Let me try my blade.
You know a thing or two.
Gather
My blade.
Let me leave you up.
this will do.
I will have order.
Cut down.
I will have water. Okay, anyway. I need... Not you. I'll try to finish him, though. This is one of the lost notes. Where did he go? Usually they turn into an object in the area. Where did he go? Son of a bitch. Is he this? There he is. Lost text. Yeah, that's the one. Right, so the little island has a getaway for some Ronin assholes or whatever. Surprised that didn't reach these.
Stabilize.
Okay, anyway.
a lucky day.
Into the
Know a
wind.
thing or two.
Rain outlines your
My blade! My blade!
My blade.
To the fairy!
Yeah, taunt me, dumbass.
Finally, No.
Okay. Not what I wanted. But this thing is here, and this thing will get me the sword. Purge. That's another sword down. There's like 10 of these or something.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Order guide you.
I love friendly damage.
Cut down. Like this.
Alright, so no achievement. I still have another one of those to do somewhere. That was a decoy distraction. I was looking for the shrine with the guy. Washizashi, whatever the hell his name is. Something up there. I don't remember. Where was the kid? I thought he was in the gray area. But maybe he was not. Any more Naku weed around here? There's a dude back here. A couple people back here. Yeah. Background info about the resistance leader. Ah, this is the resistance camp, that's why. I do need to run through conversations with every character, and that's 2 more I've narrowed down. Okay, I won't talk to the rest of these guys yet. Talking is like the last thing I want to do. I really want the OST for this area though. Yeah!
One with nature.
Slice and dice. Okay, anyway, as it was, where is the guy? I found an enigmatic page, that's good. Can always use more of those, can always use more of these.
Time to go.
Crystal marrow, I don't remember where the guy is supposed to be. Not that. It's not one of the shrines. I swear it was over here. I'm gonna like go down this way beneath the serpent's head. Maybe he was up here. Maybe he's more towards this spot. Okay. This area is also electrified, so I might find Naku weed. I did solve this puzzle. Get me this. This is the nameless dude. Okay. Where's the other dude? I just cannot remember where the other guy is.
Time to go.
Game level verification. I can't do like the other half of this experience. There's a lot to do in this. Not this shrine. The shrine like this shrine. But not that shrine.
Time to go.
Time to go. Time to get serious. He wasn't on surface level. What was the kid? The kid was over here. I'm trying to remember. I had to stop the thunderstorm. He's definitely in the thunderstorm area. And it was definitely over here, by the mine, because the kid hangs out by the mine. Yeah, he's gotta be around here, actually. I will find this guy. Question is, when? That him?
Follow the wind.
No, that's not the right kind of shrine.
Into the wind.
Okay. That dude, that might be the guy. That's the guy. That's our guy. Ah, and I can get this marked off of my to-do list too. No, I can't. I thought I had a key. I was kidding myself. I don't have a key. No, you don't have a key. Is that knockerweed down there? No, those are the Ganoderma flowers. Yeah, this is Washizu. Okay, so you get a chest if you come back every other day. And apparently this is repeatable. Well, I'm not gonna say indefinitely, but you want to come visit this guy every fucking day. For a while. I think this one ends eventually. Three times a day and you will be rewarded. Alright, I gotta remember, this guy is near this thing. So, now I need knockerweed. I'm going to... I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, before I do knockerweed, there's another thing we can do in Rito. Apparently there's a side quest we can do here. This is not what I was going to do, but we can pick this up. Poor girl's got it rough. And we have to pretend more Axe is dead. Got a trailer for a mega awesome looking mecha game. Yeah, I'll take a look at a mega awesome looking mecha game. Kind of mecha. We talking Mech Warrior mecha? Talking Gundam mecha? We got anime mecha, Western mecha, pixel mecha, 3D mecha, some other kind of mecha, anime mecha. Alright. Check it in a second.
Why in the world can't I use my permit?
Wants me to use my camera. Haven't used my camera in a while. So I may need to equip it. Take a photo of Epikasu. She said camera. Does that mean I have to equip the camera? Camera. Okay. Rude.
Which one should I choose?
Let's go for a walkout, Ronnie. Got more personality to you than most NPCs do, which is weird. Take a photo of Siavushi Bakshesh. Oh shit, it releases on Pocky Day too. What is Pocky Day?
Should I close? Which one should I
11:11. Okay, she's running. I'll keep up with her. I guess I'm kind of committed to this quest real quick because it's happening now. But the bandit, but the bandit, the fisherman. Good enough, right? Apparently, you don't like being photographed in Japan. I mean, in Inazuma. Guy's covering for her. Still has her, oh, don't hurt me pose. They should add some additional animation poses. We could do hands on hips and stomping feet. Some anger poses. Everyone is just afraid. Or they have the laughter animation. Comes up every now and then. Talk to Vahid. Sure.
Time to go.
You have to be more precise. Kind of mecha is super robot mecha style. Definitely take a look. Yeah, you can take care of this. My job here is done.
Should I close?
Oh, I don't know what Super Robot is. When you say Super Robot Mecha Style, I have no idea what you specifically are referring to, if that's a specific thing. Oh well. There are two major styles, Real Robot and Super Robot. Wait, I do want to stop you right there. Alright, you keep going and keep typing. The obvious statement I'm about to share is there's a reason why we don't build robots in reality. Called physics. They're too heavy and would implode on themselves. Not implode, but collapse horrifically. So real robot, imagine anything two-legged, bipedal, and larger than a house. It doesn't exist for a reason. I figure super robot means super robot. Exaggerated, animated, fantastical, whimsical robots like Gurren Lagann. Or, Die Buster. Gunbuster. Aim for the top. Haven't seen that in a while. Okay, let's do this dialogue. Alright. Try the other option. Just to see if he gives me anything. I'll probably never remember I talked to him. Ah, souvenir guy. Alright, anyway. There is a house here. Did we finish that quest, by the way? I didn't pay attention.
Time to go.
There's a house somewhere here that has a secret hatch behind it. This one. There's actually a dude here. Harrison's here now. Goodies, goodies. Wait, we talked to him. Instant achievement. Okay, so I want to investigate this strange camp. Hide next to the camp. Okay. We get a cutscene of this boyo. The Macross robots transform in the fucking airplane. Not a real robot. I'd say it's pretty super robot. I understand that you're trying to say the robot doesn't have like, oh, it's not gonna fire a mega energy beam or do any. It's gonna try to adhere to real world sensibilities.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your...
Yeah, fist pump. So you can get off of Rito through this method instead of the other way. Possibly. Oh, she's back here, right. She was the event quester. speaking of events, I have more Lost Riches stuff to do. I'm curious where this will take me, but let me make sure I got everything here. Weeds. Sure, you can just get here through other means. Okay. Let's do this. So there's another thing I wanted to get done.
Avoid the trees. Follow me.
Avoid the trees. Follow me. Right, so I need Narukami weed. Something else that I wanted to do. Just Chongyun. Oh yes. I need more diligence books at gold tier. I've been wanting to pump him to full. It's almost completely maxed, and my Zhongli's maxed. I don't know who to max next, honestly. I haven't been using Ningguang. I may just max Kazuha, who has a ways to go. But he needs this stupid ass thing, and no, I haven't been getting any of them. I could probably convert some pieces into that, but yo, treasure boy. I have some iron coins. I haven't cashed any in yet. We're gonna save for the Sealy first. Oh, okay, let's just open this. I could treasure hunt these other areas. Where did that come from? This is a natural thunderstorm instead of one of the artificial ones. Okay, we're done with this puzzle. What is the next thing I wanted to do? Right, I need Narukami weed. And I can craft another sword. Really, while I'm looking at this. The prototype. This is level 5. That's max. This is 4, so we can max this sword out since I'm using it. No reason not to. Where's the blacksmith? I need to go get another bounty. That's what I need to do. I haven't really explored this village yet. I don't think I've been over there at all. Except for the main quest that took us there. Yo, Hajime. Alright, before I make stuff. Iron Sting. Want one. Another one. And prototype. But they changed the name of it to Archaic. I don't remember it being called a prototype Archaic. They changed this name? There's another thing I want to look at. I think I can't build it yet. Yeah, this is the new weapon we have. I want to see what it does. Samurai Conduct, Elemental Mastery Boost. Increase elemental skill damage by 6% after elemental skill hits an opponent. The character loses 3 energy but regenerates 3 energy every 2 seconds for the next second. This effect can occur once every second. You get a minor elemental skill damage bonus and energy recharge bonus at the cost of some energy. Seems okay, honestly. Need elemental mastery, not a bad support spear. I just need to get some fucking spears. Oh yeah, I don't even know what this does. Oh, this is the ice here. And I've figured out how to make the compass. You have to do the, I remembered when I went to the fucking reputations. I was like, oh yeah, reputations is how you get this extra crap. So, I wish I got a head start on them last week, but it's okay. I'm 1 week behind. How's my reputation in Inazuma? I actually like these guys a lot because these bounties, so far, I haven't had to hunt for the bounty target. They, literally just... they just appear. And you just attack them. Alright, excellent. What else did I want to do? Power up my weapons a little bit. Let's refine this. Ranku 5. And prototypes. Sting, Iron Sting. 9%. Yay, menial damage boost. Can we open the pack? We can. Why not? Damn it. Okay. Go find some more primos. Still much to do. Yeah, let me take a look at this robot game on the Nintendo. Oh wait, I'm on time limit. Let me look at that robot game afterwards. Pretty sure this is the target. Pretty sure this is the target over here, yes.
This is order. As one with wind and cloud.
No, my sword! Witness the power.
Well, that was easy. So, let me go redeem that. I see the treasure hunt is here. I guess I can do it now while I'm here. But since the treasure hunt's not time limited, let's take a look at this trailer. Still waiting for MiHoYo to add wolves. Me too. They should add more animal-based enemies. Just wildlife. Oh god. Can't listen to this trailer. Probably. I gotta be careful with anime music. I know it's a video game intro theme, so it might be okay, but gotta watch out for that anime music.
I smell rabbit.
This makes me think of the Gundam arcade game. Customizable robot. It also makes me think of that other game on the Switch. Can't remember the name of it at the moment. The Extreme Versus series? I don't know what the arcade one is called. So there's a Twitch streamer that I follow, a Japanese guy. He plays the arcade game against other people. Not sure how he streams it. But I'll watch every once in a while. It looks pretty fun. I would need to see, I guess, more gameplay of this. Too many scene flashing. The character designs look nice for the people, but the robot designs I'm not in love with. Like, the pilots look cool, but I don't like the robots. Very rotund. I don't know, it could be interesting. Megaton Musashi. I would need to see more gameplay than what that trailer showed. Characters or whatever for you. I think the characters look better than the robots do. Which might not be a good thing. The robots are the star of the show. Alright, treasure seeking Sealy. Find some treasure. Why did he disappear? Yeah.
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate.
I swear I killed these guys just yesterday.
You can't run!
You can't run.
I will have order.
Okay. He's still highlighted. I don't think the character designs are too generic, but I'm not just talking about the designs that I like on them. I think they have a cool artistic style. Like the lines, the shading, very interesting. The designs themselves kind of got a bit of Cyborg 009 vibes from some of those characters. That tingle?
One with nature.
No, my sword!
Yep. Okay, his eye is still active. There we go. A lot of stuff over here.
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate.
Humans are like tertiary things. Poor humans. They don't matter to Sarge. I think we got everything there. Yeah, 3 books. Okay, anyway. All these things have been distracting me from finding Narukami weeds. I need to turn in the bounty. How is my reputation in Inazuma? I've only explored 36% of Inazuma. Right, I can't take it. Bounty. 36%? Are you serious? Big fucking islands, apparently. Can't afford them yet. Okay, special treasure. I don't know Inazuma well enough to even comprehend where this is. Obviously, it's a cliffside ruin, and it's got fox statues near it. But I'm like, I don't know where the fuck that is. This is no fucking idea, man. Hold up, did the thing just tell me where it was? No, that was where that is. Doesn't tell you where that is. Damn it. Damn it, all the hell. I'm gonna walk up Mount Yogu. Let's see if we can't find a couple things. Anything new and interesting for starters. Knockaweed's what I want. There's a cage over here. I never discovered if there's anything you can do with those things, because they come up highlighted as though you can interact with them, but I've never figured it out. Let's assume there's
Time
not.
to go.
Sakura Bloom. It's very empty over here, surprisingly. And, I don't see... I haven't done the island exploration yet. Okay, this I haven't done. Damn, that would have been too easy, right? Alright, 1-1. P2. So... if I hit this... I need a better situation than this. So that's at 3, this is at 3. Alright, 3, 3, 2, 3... Just hitting the opposites, I know that. I'm trying to figure out how to set this shit up. Ah, this should work. There you go. Too bad it's not a reset button. A reset button for what? Why would I need that? Why would I want to reset the puzzle that I'm solving? Come here. You. Have I been here? Must have been here before. Maybe. I just never did that puzzle. So many
Time to go.
berries. Alright, single water slimy. This is the portal to fight the guy. I don't have any stamina. Come down here, why don't you? fuck up and have no idea how to fix it? Well, I didn't fuck up. Nor did I not have any idea how to fix it. I said that right? Because I did have an idea on how to fix it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what domain is this? This gives you masks. I assume this is a new weapon ascension material. No, I don't need any yet. Not too worried about that. Oh man, there could be like any number of things on the edge of this mountain. Probably there's nothing. You know what I don't see is Naku weeds. I do hear a wolf howling. Pretty sure that was a wolf.
Wind Strider.
Wind Strider. Damn. Yep.
Time to go.
While we're at this temple, you know what? This is not the right temple. Maybe. Kamisato Estate. Koharu. Tell me Hoyo released a trailer for the Ninja Girl. It's actually not Dendro. I thought she was gonna be Dendro, but she's actually Animo. Right, I excessively praise you, so you give me stuff. I will take that adventurer's experience. Still, I mostly want to do the talking off stream. I feel like, you know, I should do that off stream, not on stream. Talk to NPCs on my downtime. Why pine wood? Where's the other original wood at in this area? Okay, let's see if we can't find any Naku weeds in the purple misty area. Jesus Cruminats, he actually made my heart jump a tiny bit. I got that sensation. I was just not ready for that at all. Started chiming in my ear. I assume this thing wasn't always here, because I definitely would have seen it. Yeah.
No, my sword!
No, my sword.
Are you?
I'm not here to play with you, hussy. I'm here to play with him.
Let me amuse myself a little.
I can't switch to fire because there's 10,000 enemies here. And he turned into a torch of all fucking things to turn into. I got trolled. He would turn into a torch. MiHoYo would do this. Anyway. 5 primos. Oh, baby. No more, right? Ugh. Okay. I don't know if there's any Naku
I
weed
ride
here.
on wind and cloud alike.
I feel like there's not. I don't think I solved this either. I did solve this one, never mind, I remember this. I had to get electrocuted by this thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll see Crystal Fairy. Damn it, I missed all the fairies. I was just wondering if there's Naku weed inside of here, and I don't believe there is. I do not believe that there is Naku weed here. Also got me out of combat. Assholes. I'm using the wrong party at the moment. I want to use Chongyun, but I need a thunder person. Did I solve that puzzle? Probably. Yako Plain. Yes. Yes. Lantern has a pretty paltry amount of light that it is emitting. Missing person bulletin board. Yo, Yasuda. Take it easy, sir. Goodbye. What a response to, would you like to take a stroll? Whoa there, mister. Easy there. Okay, we already did this puzzle. Have I ever been in here? I don't know. Nope. That's a nope. That's a big nopers.
The wind knows.
No, my sword!
Oh god.
One with nature.
It's nice that I cremate things so completely quickly, for the most part. Okay, another little thing picked up. Just a Kabuto beetle. I haven't climbed this tree, and this tree is pretty big. Just make sure there's nothing weird in it. It's like a bell chime on here. Ghost. Alright. I need to remember that shield regenerated. Again, I wish they permanently disappeared so you knew you did it. The time trial here that I have not done. Oh, okay. That's just for the event. Those will disappear in a day or two.
Time to go.
Place looks good in the morning. Very colorful. So about them Naku weeds that I cannot find any of.
I follow the wind.
I follow the wind. I don't know if I did this. Probably did. That's there. But I don't know. There's these things I also which would lose energy or look different so you know you did it.
Stabilize.
The wind knows me.
I don't need those. This puzzle is solved. I missed. Oh, come on, my sword's electrified. It should count. Alright. Did I do this one? I think I did, because that fairy's there, but... I don't know if I did it or not. I did do this one, because this is activated. Pretty sure. I was here earlier today. We cleared out this camp. Yes, sir, Bob. No fucks. This could be the thing. Maybe. I don't know. This fox statue looks like he's looking in a different direction. I mean, if this is it, I probably have to get inside and kill this guy again. Oh, this has to be it. It says he would come out if you're near the treasure. Otherwise he wouldn't come out. You are near the secret trove. Oh well, we got lucky and just found it. Alright, there's an extra step to these. Bop, bop, bop. What? Can I, like... Okay. I got it. So you can unlight them. There's a thing over here I never picked up, and I never marked. Oh. Wait a minute. Where is this one? Could hypothetically be in my face. Uh... I don't see like a tunnel or anything. This one had confused me before. I remember, because we went in here, and there was nothing down here that led towards it. Oh, but you know what I did not have when I came in here? That's the wrong option. We have the memento lens now. Oh, it goes deeper. Oh, this is where the other shrine is that I need to activate. I've been wondering where it was. Okay. So we got a ward. Anything else in here? Treasure chest right here. Lightning riding treasure hunter. Fun discovering all this stuff on my own. Nice. Okay, let's solve this puzzle. Use the memento lens to have a look at it. Okay. Like a whole bunch of other shit over here though. There's a Sealy too. There's a whole upper section. Man, you're annoying. There's supposed to be another one. Wheat.
Time to go.
Wheat. Treasure. Enigmatic page. Surprised. I probably have missed some of those somewhere. And I haven't really read them yet. I don't even know what info they are providing. Okay. Any more that I need to unlock? Hello? Memento lens. Okay. Jeez, there's a lot down here. Okay. Those two are the same way, and these two are a different way. And they all have to face down. Alright.
Time to go.
That
Time to go.
should be correct. Boom. Oh, pit. I don't know if I'm ready to go down yet. I feel like I should purify the shrine
Follow
first.
the wind.
I follow the wind. Go Kazuha. I should have paid attention to where that stupid ass Sealy went. I shouldn't call it stupid ass. The sneaky. Sneaky. Oh, that's how you open this door. This was a mystery I honestly forgot about. We haven't been here in a while. How does one get in here? Probably through that water passage. Alright, let's do this shrine thing. So, what are we doing? We have to start with this. So, 2-2. And 3-3. Seems
Time to go.
fairly easy. It's already
Time
at
to go.
2, and this needs to be at 2.
Follow the wind. One with nature.
Gather! I will have order!
Oh, that feeling when you don't crit. I only did 22,000 damage. But that feeling when you don't have to dodge anything, you just tank it like a mouse.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your
Could go like this.
Alright, she did not show up. And I did not obtain a quest objective update. But we got that thing already. Okay, anyway. Mysterious. Oh, I need to drain the water in here. It's a good thing you can climb up on these ledges. Okay. A lot of goodies here. Okay, so that opened the door. Old stone tablet. That's their second old stone tablet. Hold up. I can't look at them or anything. Damn. Alright, 1, 2. That was incorrect. Hitting the wrong thing. Let's use Zhongli's spear. This fucked me up pretty bad. Alright. So, with the edge pieces, I can just move the middle and the edge. So now everything's facing right except the middle guy. That's not what I wanted to hit. Oh, if I didn't hit this by accident. One, 2, 3. Okay, where's the thing on both of these? In the back?
Yeah.
I think I can fix it with just these, but I'm not 100% sure on this. They're both facing left. Now, if I hit them both one more time, they should all be facing back. And then hit the middle twice, and they should all be facing front. Elementary. Okay, so that is just a treasure chest puzzle. Now we need to drain the water somehow. There's a thing I need to go through. And anything of interest down here? You would think this is flooded too. Oh, this water was drained, actually. I was wondering where this was. Yeah, this is outside of that. What does this take me? There's like 1,000 things to see and do. Oh. Mechanical monster.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
Oh, they're weak to Electro.
Order guide you.
Is this how you get to this waypoint?
One with nature.
I've been curious about how we access this boss and stuff. Not that I want to fight him, but... And they're bolting across the sea floor. Or something. I'll be back here to explore it in a moment. What I want to do is get into that zone over here. Since all this water drained. Around me. What are you? Not up here. There's a treasure chest in here. This guy has to spawn in. Any more?
No, my sword!
Stabilize.
Let me weave you a bird.
As one with wind and cloud.
This is order.
Okay, so that's the treasure chest. Cool. Righteous. Now we want to get in here. Okay, just in case. Now we want to get in here. Oh, open sesame. Not breaking. Weird. I guess the point of breaking that is just so you can climb up again. Okay. No! No! I need to level up my thing. No! I have to come back here. Alright. I suppose I'll just continue this way. In the under the sea portion of this area. Under the sea. Under the sea. The acting instructor Mifune Satoshi.
Into the wind.
Rain,
I never
outline
paid
you.
attention before, but it tells you there's supposed sword school
Order guide you.
as well.
Cut down. Like this.
delicious. Okay. Under the sea. Under the sea. Why is there a boat down here? This is a house. And a boat. There could be a boat. A mystery. Investigate. Oh yeah, 3,000 more. Ooh, another old stone tablet as well. A good thing I found that, so I'll probably need to insert all 3 of those somewhere. Anything else of interest here?
Wind strike.
I'm sure setting that on fire won't do anything, but I'm not 100% sure, so... yeah, I have to try. Sometimes I wish I liked fire element. I'm just not a fire guy. I don't want these fire people on my team. While my handiwork is burning. Nothing. Okay. Now. This is here. Cooking pot. This is here. Anything else that I missed? Yeah. I don't know if we have to break everything, but since that last area had a benefit for breaking shit, I tried to be thorough. This area also has an odd amount of pots. Odd amount, I mean a large amount of pots. I still think Elemental Sight should remain permanently active instead of turning off upon moving. And you should have to turn it off when you're done using it. Am I the only one who feels that way? So annoying to have to constantly turn it on. L1 left on the D-pad, so I have to stop moving. My thumb needs to get off the movement stick. And I could just leave it on. I'm currently using this to look for stuff. Alright, I think we did a pretty thorough job in here. A deeper. He's the cube guy. Cubo. Haven't I been down here before? And there was the barrier that prevented me? From going anywhere else? Alright, make sure I take that later. Bum 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 bum. What? Ow. That's the finish line. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Excellent. Before I continue with this, wonder where this thing is at. Okay, looks like the thing that had prevented me from leaving the area is no longer here. Maybe it was just there because I had not unlocked this yet. Blah, 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 blah. Easy. Gotta love how it just pops out of the ground. No, I want to pick up the investigate option before it disappears. Okay. That's how we know. Empty boat of 1,000 gates. I suppose we can do this domain. I can always teleport to it, so I'll do it in a minute. We want to finish exploration. There it is. Okay, I doubt I need to set that on fire. Okay. Someone's mother will return. Perhaps talking about the Kitsune lady. Perhaps talking about someone else. On fire. Oh, wait a minute. If I'm on fire... One way to set it on fire. Making sure no one can sleep comfortably here. Ha 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 ha! Chaos! Smart. I know, right? I like to think with my brain and come up with creative solutions to problems sometimes. Okay, so we could have just flown across this way. Well, let's do the domain. I don't have a reason to fight this guy. He is already activated.
Time to go.
Yeah, this is one-time rewards. We want the sigils especially. Who needs... I'd rather have cryo. Which party? Who needs electro? Not me. I don't need electro. Okay, what we got here? I don't know if the game devs realize I have Kazuha. Ah, crap, they have invisible walls! They realized! Well, that's one amulet down, I suppose.
One with nature.
Making sure I don't see any treasure chests around.
Into the wind.
I could break that. There are no enemies in this dungeon? Uh-oh. I don't want to get stuck. Think if I could climb this, I could get out of here now? I'm not supposed to. The honest to goodness, no enemy encounter dungeon. I don't mind. Get to enjoy the music without combat things kicking on. They're on vacation. They're all behind this door. Surely. Okay. I don't see any treasure. Secret treasure. One enemy. Level 98. Very patient waiting there for me. A lovely scene, kind of. Surprise attack!
Let me try.
One with nature.
Defeat 2 opponents.
Clouds high. The birds
Swift and merciful.
Ugh.
Submit for judgment.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Yeah, witness the power of Kufa.
Rise. You win.
A touch of frost. I will have order.
I will have order. The feeling when you don't crit.
Fall before me.
I think about it. I've been getting really lucky with my crits on Shangli. I've been like critting every single time. Oh, he's got the fire orb thing.
No, my sword.
From whence you came.
I am too strong for you. Fool.
Crumble.
I don't even care about your fire orb. I have an invincibility shield. Sarge, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking the same thing. It reminded me of the Dark Souls 2 guy in DLC 2. No space left in artifact inventory. Well, that's a fucking bummer, because now I have to find an artifact of some merit and level it up, even though I don't want to. Okay, we want better artifacts for him, I remember. Official. I could level up with one of her artifacts. Ah, there's an energy recharge right here? That would be better than HP. Facial to have. I haven't updated facial in forever. Where is she? There she is. That's why you hate inventory limitations? Yeah. You know the fun thing about inventory limitation in this game? Watch this. That's right. Even though my artifacts are full, this is a fun thing I encountered, and I thought it was a bug for like a day or two before I looked it up. But if your artifacts are full, you can't make a wish. You can't do it. Wow, I lost one blue artifact. Not a big deal. I don't care, but they kicked me out of the fucking domain. I was sitting around. Anyway, I need to level up something. Energy recharge. Damn, this one's pretty good. If you want attack, usually you do. At least you can keep your gacha stuff there forever. What do you mean keep them there? Let me do something. She is a full maiden's beloved. Let's update her. Because I get a lot of maidens beloved since I'm currently grinding for, Well, that's really good. Oh, man. If only this elemental mastery was on here instead of the attack. Or if only crit rate was on here instead of crit damage. Message before that one. At least you can... You got your stuff there. Grand Blue has the infinite crate. Ah, so you can keep your gotcha stuff in this infinite crate. Okay. But anyway, I don't really use her much, but we can update her so she's better if I do need to tuck her in. Definitely want the energy recharge and the elemental mastery, probably. I don't know if I need elemental mastery over this though. It just makes her heal better. Need to have space in your inventory. Yeah, this is how we make space, because I don't want to just throw away artifacts. You can convert a bunch of artifacts into different copies of the same one, but I think it's a waste as well. I'd rather just level something up, because it doesn't cost a whole lot of gold to train an artifact to max level. And this is a great way of making space. Plus it makes your other characters more powerful. This artifact is godly. I wish I could get this on not Maiden's Distant Love. If I could get these substats on some other flower, it would be tremendously useful. I also don't understand why you can only do 6 artifacts at a time. They let you do infinity weapons at a time for leveling a weapon, but you can only do 6 artifacts at a time. I suppose the idea, so you don't accidentally get rid of something you want, but if you want to keep stuff, you probably should use the lock feature. I don't use the lock feature. I only care about orange tier artifacts if possible. Bring. Come on. I don't even know what I'd want for this. More crit. Crit's always good. There you go. That consumed quite a few artifacts. We got even more attack power. Barber gets a bit of a boost for that. What else can we do? This is HP, energy recharge, crit rate. Energy recharge is good, crit rate is good. I guess since she's a defensive switch-in, I probably should have HP. This is crit damage. 6.5 energy recharge though. Elemental Mastery energy recharge HP. I don't understand how this game prioritizes what is good and what is not good. Stat-wise. I guess crit damage is just weighted that heavily. This is also 6.5 energy recharge. Really good. I may want to keep that one. Defense. Let's switch that off to, yeah, Elemental Mastery seems good. Energy recharge probably even better. Good damage, attack percent, energy recharge 5.2. This is energy recharge 5.8 with defense percent at attack. This is defense percent. We don't need defense. No one needs defense. This is purple. Oh man. I don't suppose we happen to have water damage bonus. She doesn't need water damage bonus. Attack! Attack! Defense, defense. Is that all the options? Okay, whatever. And lastly, defense. More elemental mastery. Healing bonus. Probably should just give her a healing bonus. Okay. There, Barbara is slightly more useful if I ever utilize her. We have some inventory space for our use. I don't remember what I was doing before I got involved in this whole entire thing. So I do know I have to come back down here in order to... I didn't mark it on the map. Let me see exactly where the thing is. Is it that one that's already marked? That's how far back this goes? Around me. It is this one that's marked on the map. Okay, so yeah. Once I'm higher level on that thing, we can get under here. Let's see if I can't rank up a little bit. And the other thing I should do is, oh, we did 2 out of the 3 shrines, so I'm missing one more shrine. I don't know where. Somewhere. Okay. Let's offer. Get another crown. Pretty hype. And more random shit. And you make so much money on this tree. 50k per tier. Guess everyone's bitching about not having enough money if you're free to play. Gave you a ton of money. Inazuma. Gonna be loaded for a little while. Tier 6 of the thing. How do I look at the thing's tier level? We're level 5 out of 15. Okay, I can pass through intermediate barriers on the next level. So, we need a handful of sigils. Have I climbed this tree yet? There's something over here. It's bird eggs. Disappointing. More bird eggs. Oh, it wasn't just bird eggs. More junk artifacts. How do I get into this mountain? Also, hells yeah, knockerweed.
A touch of frost.
I have not forgotten that we need knockerweed. Yeah. Yeah, little fox friend is over here. I don't know if we can do anything for them. That face. I missed. Any more knockerweed? I would sure love some knockerweed. Have I ever climbed up that? Pretty sure I have. Oh god, no, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh well, I'll have to climb back up later. Okay, this is the stuff that I've been wanting to find. I knew it was in this area. Any more knockerweed? I need a lot more knockerweed. Alright, out of curiosity, what is this? Thunder Sakura, Chinju Forest, I think we did Araumi, and below the tidal flats outside the Kamisato estate. Below the tidal flats here. I think, yeah, we just did Araumi. And we did Shinju Forest, so this over here somewhere is where this final thing is. Guess we can look for it. Below the tidal flats means under this. I don't remember an opening being down here. Well, there's this one. Did I not do this? I did do this, did I not? Pretty sure we did this the other night. Yes, I remember. So, if this is the tidal flats, maybe I didn't do the one in the forest? Shinju Forest. Pretty sure I did this one too, though. Where I did all three of these. Unless there's another one over here somewhere. There are roots of the tree over here. I never did this guy. Okay, let's make sure there's no like cave or tunnel or thing. Key-shaped ward. Fuck. I don't know where that goes. Where's a lock? Ugh. Hmm. There's a lot of electro slimes here. I mean, water slimes. Remember to go over there.
The insolence.
Okay, I killed those two before. Right, this is the sword. Okay, I don't know where this key is for. I'm trying to think with all my brain juice where I may have seen need of a key. This is the under the water area. Where did I need a key? Where did I need the key? We got him and did that thing. It's on this island somewhere, because all of them are on this island. The tree is on this island. I just don't remember a locked door. Most of the locked doors are somewhere weird on the cliffside. She said Shinju Forest. Maybe I missed something in Shinju, because we got Kamisato Estate and Ararumi. So it could be Shinju. Mihoyo, why can't you just tell me where the fuck I need to go? Maybe under here would count. There wasn't a locked door in the other area, was there? Because she didn't show up when I finished the ritual in the one spot. Take a look-see in this spot, although I'm gonna be dying.
Rain outlines your...
Rain outlines your fate. Some pine wood. See any reason to be back here. Would be cool if I could climb up the floating rocks. I don't know if I explored inside of like those areas. I also don't know of any easy way to get over there. I feel like there won't be anything of interest here. Just because of how it's textured. You never know. Yep, 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 yep. Get Wanderer Kazuha. Well, well, well. I probably could have walked around to this. How shitty of me. In fact, I could have walked around to this. Ah, the Zapuzil. Easily solved puzzle. What's the pier? I don't see anything particularly of interest here. I missed. Need to pick up these blossoms. More knockaweeds. I should have enough now to do the thing for the guy. I don't know where this key goes. One of the routes is about here. One of them is here. One is here. So I would think it's over here somewhere. And I forget what the fifth one was. Have I, like, gone completely under place? Yet? I don't know. I'm gonna check the other side of this again. Time to clean up the garden. None of these trees are interactable. I think I would benefit dropping from great heights and just seeing what I can see. Anything obvious that I missed? What is that? That's one of the crystal things. Okay. Lets you jump from place to place. We have a shrine here with the thing. Did I not just get this?
Follow the wind.
Someone left a child here? Seems tad extreme. Where is a... Let me double check inside this guy's thing. No. There is nothing.
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate.
This is order.
This is order. Okay. Where? Okay, the one here is under the well. You know that. I did that. Where would another one be? Platform is suspicious. But I'll leave it. Did I ever do this to me? This is the weapon thing. I was here earlier today. I feel like I've been all around this island earlier today.
Time to go.
Clearly haven't been everywhere. This is back at the estate. Let me climb up the mountain again. I might have to like search the beach. Not around Araumi or Kamisato, but around Shinju and all this. Actually, how far out this way does the tree roots extend? I've been thinking it's all on this island mass. I feel like it's probably all on this island mass. Be a treasure chest I haven't picked up yet. Anything up here? Like a grave over there. Alright, let's get this treasure while I'm paying attention to it. The thing over there. I think I already did that though.
No, my sword!
As one with wind and cloud.
Stabilize.
Tad extreme. Gotta let them know. Alright, yeah, I did that already. Okay. Somewhere there is a... I want to walk along this. The edges of ginger stuff. And then the outskirts, maybe. There's a locked door somewhere. Maybe I should talk to the lady. She's under the well in Kondo. We should have a clue or something. Okay, golden bass. I do have a mission thing listed over here. Ah, right, because I can't get in here yet. Fuck. Should probably just search for oculi and level up my thing still. This right here is the Chinju Forest one. At least in the middle. Ah, boy. We are probably stuck. very, very much stuck. Ah. Right, okay. I want to check around here. I don't know if I did this one.
Into the wind.
Back. I'm wondering if these slimes are... supposed to be electrified. I might have done this one. That looked too cool. What, me hitting the barrier and getting stuck? Oh, the waterfall part.
It's my lucky day.
It's my lucky day.
Going somewhere?
I am going somewhere. But where? That's the question. Keep going this way, I'm just gonna end up hitting the Kamisato residence one. Blah, 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 blah. Let me... What do? I would like to finish this quest. I don't know where to go. I'm gonna double check in here real fast. You definitely did this one. I wish these things would deactivate too, so you know you did them. Boing! Why can I never get that damn berry? Cheating. I just want your crystal core. Let's go to Kondo. Konda. And see if I can't maybe... What's up, Takeru? I wonder if that treasure whirlpool he mentioned has any actual merit. I have to think of a way to save Konda Village. Ugh. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there she is. Is Nakui down here? Shit. The good stuff right there. I need info, Kazari. About the other barriers. I'm so confused. It almost seems like I didn't do one of the things all the way. Because she's only listing the 3 spots we've been to. To go back to the one that didn't summon her. See if I missed something there. Any more Nakuweed?
Time to go.
No. I forget how you get out of this place. Oh. I thought there was another exit.
One with nature.
Thank you. That's her actual name. Figured the fox statues were all talking about her. Don't know if she was the abandoned baby. Okay. Let's go back to our realm. And let's go under the ground. Okay, this barrier here, we did do this. I'm gonna set it up again just to see if something happens. This one wasn't hard. 8. Ooh. Ooh.
Time to go.
Yeah, nothing else happens. I should probably try the other two again to make sure. I'm confused.
Time to go.
Also, what were my other side quests? Tato Asuma. I have to get a Huayun cars. Right, I haven't gone to any old areas to see if there's new quests. We have to finish the pizza shit. And talk to Chang tonight. He's also somewhere else. So... Excuse me. I guess this is the most suspect one, because this was the one that gave me the hardest time. Here's the thing though, I know we solved this one, and got the cutscene for it, and all that jazz. And even if I do this correct again, it's gonna confuse the shit out of me. What was the solution to this? It was one, I think 2 up there. 2 for both of these two. 3 on the left. And then 4 on the bottom right.
Time to go.
I think. Oh, I swear I did this one before.
Let me try
This
my
is
blade.
total knowledge. I have video evidence. Or did I get it wrong and there's a secret fight here? So there's 2 fights.
Order guide you.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
We did this yesterday.
You win this battle.
Still says 2 out of 3. This one should be cleansed because there's no more icons here. Now I'm questioning the other one again. Right, if I get it right, it should just be the symbol. So, maybe I didn't get this one right. This one still has lines. It's possible I fucked this one up. I don't know how I'm fucking this one up though. It's gotta be TT33, right? These are the 3 front points of this device, and this has to be one. What if... No, doesn't make any sense. I keep what? The only thing that makes sense to me is if this is 2 and that's 2. And we did summon a guy doing this, and that looks like the symbol that we need to make. Yes. Yeah, yes. And it stays highlighted. Didn't show up for this one though. Dude, this has to be correct because now I can't fix it. Okay, I can fix it all. What if I do I don't know. There be anything else to do? I might be on the wrong track here. One, two...
Time to go!
3... I'm just gonna do this for the hell of it. 4... 5... Obviously incorrect. There's only one way this thing works. I don't know what the game wants from me. Maybe it's bugged.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely
could
enough to convince
try,
anyone to become a wanderer.
Logging out, logging back in, but there was that dialogue that played, which makes me think we did it right. They specifically said the lady didn't show up. Take a quick look at the other one here. This one doesn't have lines on it and just a picture, like the one we just fixed. Fixed. Then, and this one does have lines on it. And then we did this one. 4... 3...
Time to go!
3... 3...
Wind strider!
Are these just
Rain outlines your...
confused?
Let me weave you a verse.
I didn't mean to do this thing. Ow! Okay, now this line is gone again. I am so confused.
A stroll in the middle of a downpour
Like
certainly
something's
rouses the
borked,
spirit.
but it's hard
But
to
it's best to
tell.
dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Indeed.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Three. Definitely a 2. Definitely a 2. Definitely a 3. Activate powers. How is that not right? I mean, it summoned the guy before, so it is right, but... Why won't this thing disappear now? Is there another thing I'm missing here? I'm missing the obvious thing. I know, right? It's so obvious. I would be missing the obvious thing.
Time to go.
Duh. Bruh. Bruh. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't get it. And this isn't disappearing. Alright, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna log out and log back in. That's fixed the problem in the past. Something fishy's going on here. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of this. Say what? What's going on? I'm gonna set this up one more time. These are both on 2 now. That is a nope, a nope, a nope. Like, it can't be anything else. It's just no fucking way. Alright, yeah, I don't know what to do about this if my quest is worked. And I got this thing.
Winged Strider!
Let's turn in my expeditionary reward. For the time being. Yo, your quest is bugged. Or I just, I missed something, I don't understand.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Oh, I'm getting tired.
Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Advertisement board. What do I do?
Follow the wind.
I don't know what to do. Probably just do some other side quests. What the hell is that? That's a cat. I missed. No, I can never have those blossoms. They're gone forever. I did look up, that's another thing I want to mention. I looked up a video on what happens if you try to leave Inazuma and a thunderstorm does appear. And then you just get teleported out of the boat as the lightning struck it. So you can't just travel in the ocean water. Solve that puzzle in a moment. Oh man, are you the other guy for that? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, it looks like he went all the way over there on his own. I really don't feel like it. Okay.
Quake!
Splish, 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 splish. I can't complete the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. I can't finish this either. Until I can enter that. What is Tatara Tales? Let's continue Tatara Tales. It's lunchtime. Enjoy your lunch. I may not be back when you return, but if I am, then I'll be here. Miyuki. Look for Exavia. Make it sound like this thing's gonna be a nuclear reactor meltdown type deal. And somebody in this war is wielding a huge alarm. Now kill you, pig! Ease my frustration on this quest that seems bugged.
Let me try my...
Let me try my whatever. Oh yeah, I marked this guy's location in case he was important. Guess I don't need the mission marker. Ho ho ho! What's up? $893-page manual is pretty hefty. Alright, you swayed me. Okay. Let's investigate. Oh. Can't investigate. I can't do this quest. Maybe I can. I just can't walk through this. Damn barriers. Have I not been here? Oh, I guess I have haven't really been here. Hold up, we'll worry about that.
It's my lucky day.
It's my lucky day!
nature.
Yes, indeed.
As one with wind and cloud, I will have order.
Good. This.
As I was. Where did that fairy go? I don't know. Came over here somewhere. I don't see it over there.
The wind knows me.
No, my sword!
My blade!
Okay. Firstly, I swear I did this challenge before. Yes, because these are pointing in the right direction. Where did that electric
mind.
fairy go? Ow! And up. Always gotta consider up. Okay. There's Narukami weed over there, Paimon. Quest might give me access to this place. These guys must respawn or something. I swear I did them before.
Into the wind. This is order.
Cut down. Like
Nice.
Man, just
One with nature.
taste my blade. Take this. You win this battle.
I win all my battles. All of my battles. Oh, I probably can't do that there yet. Do I need to do something here? Oh, I guess I just need to play with the thing. Weird.
Don't get lost by. Let's be
The wind knows me. Falling leaves.
Adorn my...
No, my sword!
looks like I.
Yeah, let's just blame the Fatui. Probably their fault. To be fair. We're not able to solve this one with just those two. So like another one. How curious. Yeah, they don't lock into place. Let's just report back to Xavier. See what the dealio is here. You're the reason why this dome is up. I'll go and defeat them right away. like we will get to mess with these cannons now. Activate the Kamui-jima cannons and destroy the rifts. Damn. Have to find them all on the map. One of them's over here. I want to finish that other quest, damn it, but I don't know how to. I need an electrogram. How did that not give me electro? Hiya! Righta! Hiya! Okay. The S1. Yeah. They're all so conveniently nearby the things. Alright. Ugh. Okay, up. 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 Maybe 3 times up? Whoosh. A little more left. That went pretty fucking far. That'd be funny if I just shot this into. Like, oh, whoops, my bad. Didn't mean to murder anybody. Okay, now we need this island over here. Time trial. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Do. Okay. Let's climb. Apples.
Time to go.
Apples. Seems doable. Ah, I'm gonna wait. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. Bada bing. Bada boom. Whoosh. My bad. Too high. Too high. Ah, that barrier's finally gone. Whole area to explore. I'll probably save for next time because it's getting close to when I need to cook dinner for the fam. So, is there anything else I want to tidy up? I mean, honestly, I want to finish the cleansing defilement quest. I'm probably gonna look this up and finish this, at least figure out how to do it. If I record, and we can do the rest of these next time I play Genshin. The very least, let's talk to Xavier. Yeah, I may try to finish that quest on my own time, just to problem solve whatever needs to be done, unless there's a step I'm missing. Oh god, this is a TV.
Frostbite.
Into the wind.
Order guide you.
Get close to the Mikage fairness. Ah, breaking now.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud.
Rain outlines your grip. Where are you? This body belongs to ice and snow.
I didn't want to explore this area yet. I don't know where that guy went. And then I would never find him. Oh, there he is. So much free iron and stuff. How are you not dying to the electricity?
Into the wind.
No, my sword!
Wind strike.
That's not what I wanted. Right. There's so much to see here. I haven't, like... Okay, I took that page from inside the house, but... Oh, there we go. We can't get inside. Oh, God!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain...
Damn, he dropped a purple. It's worth picking up. Oh, this is electrified water, yes. Nice elevator shortcut that is now gone.
Clouds high. The birds.
I will have order. Crumble.
No, my sword! Witness the power...
Okay. Is there any fast travel points anywhere? There's one here. I can't do it in the water. Oh God. What's that? Lightning struck a tree. Oh. Okay. Man, there really is a lot of them Fatui peeps, Crystal. Ah. Okay. There's much to see and do here. Is that a... Let me get this done while I'm looking at it.
Rain outlines your fate.
I thought that tree protects you from the Bale Thunder. That was a lie. End up dying. wonder if I can bring my boat into here. So yeah, we're just gonna drown. Welcome back. Well, that sound makes me think I'm in a radiation zone. It is basically a
Time to go.
radiation zone. I feel like I need my boat or ice for that. I'll do that later. Nakui.
Time to go. One with nature.
The insolent shall be punished. No, my sword!
Let's move. I should have stabilized. Calculated. You need a
Her Majesty's power flows through me!
Wind strike.
Order guide.
Anytime you need an enemy deleted, just drop a bomb. Or giant rock in this case. I can probably bring a boat in through here now. Alright, there's one last thing I want to do before I'm done, so we'll get to exploring that area later. Last thing I want to do is make a donation to that guy. His house is somewhere over here. It's right here. And behind it, I think it's behind us. So somewhere around here I should be able to leave this bamboo basket right here. They don't tell you you can do this, but you can just give this guy herbs. And when I come back later, we'll have treasure chests. And this one is questionably infinitely repeating on the daily. I need so many herbs. Kind of want this music to play. It's a good song. There's a lot of giant bones in this game. The Snow Mountain has a giant ice dragon. Pretty sure that another area had a giant dragon. This place has a giant snake. Speaking of Ice Mountain, isn't that the Ice Mountain? Or nah, that's something else. That's leeway and stuff. I don't know what that is. That's all the way beyond here. That could be like the new area Fontaine and whatnot. It's all quiet now. Awkwardly silent. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna park it here. We get one pack opening. To nobody's surprise. So, I'm gonna take a break, I'm gonna make dinner. I will probably be back later tonight, but it'll be with the Oath for my friends. I know what game we're gonna be playing. It'll be some Ark. Because my friend wants to play Ark. As for this, I'm gonna look into this quest and why it's bugged. You know, something like that being left unfinished bothers the shit out of me, so I'll probably try and finish that off screen. And then we'll do some more Genshin stuff. I'm almost quote unquote done for the time being. We're almost done. Maybe I can finish all this up next time around. I guess before I leave. Hold on, I'm getting called anyway. I'm gonna go. You guys have a good one.